Hello, hello, happy Sunday. Sorry I'm going on like a little bit later than usual tonight. I'm like, oh my goodness, where did the time go? The time got away from me. And then I had to take care of something with my little kitty cat. So anyway, for him, so there's that. So I am here. Happy Sunday to you all. Hope you guys are having a great day. And I am here for my Sunday Night Live, doing little like free little mini animal communication tune ins. So that's what I am here for. So I'll give you guys a minute to kind of hop on here. So I will just give you a minute and hope you guys are all doing well. And I know you're probably like, well, wait a minute, is she going live? Is she not going live? So, but here I am. And I think sometimes with it like being lighter out later, it's easy to kind of like lose track of the time and be like, oh my gosh, it is already 7 o'clock. It's past 7 o'clock. It's like, wow. Time just goes by like so fast, right? So anyway, so here I am. I hope you guys are having a great Sunday, and I'm here to answer all your questions. So feel free to put your questions in the chat here. Any questions you have, and I will get going with those. So let's see here. I'm just going to see who is here and who is hopping on and what questions you have. I have one person listening. It doesn't tell me who you are. So feel free to say hi in the comments if you're so inclined. Hey, Renee, good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Let's see here. So you set up the trap. Let's see here. Let's see here. Let's see, you set up the trap, but you haven't seen Phoenix on the trail cam or go to the trap. Is he still hanging around David's, or is he traveling around Massey? I get that he's like, he hasn't circled back to David's recently. So he says just show him and imagine him circling back to David's. He hasn't really circled back there as of late. So I would just show him like, hey, we have this like nice place all set up for you. And this will, once you go in there, that will help you to help you to be to have me be found. That will help me to be found. That'll 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 help me to be found is what I get is there. So just show me that, because he's circling like in front of to the left there. So just show him like circling back and just don't give up and just keep circling and looking around that whole area. Is what I get. So there is that. So anyway, so I just keep looking, keep looking, keep looking, keep looking, keep looking, and don't give up, 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 don't give up is what I get. So anyway, so there is that. So anyway, so that's what I get with that. So I know it's not easy, Renee, but don't give up, don't give up, don't give up. Don't give up, don't give up, don't give up. So that's what I get with that. So so there is that. So anyway, so sorry, I got distracted. I have actually somebody that I was working with, helping them find their lost dog, and their dog is back home now. So that is like super exciting. I just got a text from them. So I was like checking that. I'm like, yay. So that is exciting. So I love that. So that just goes to show here I am on this live with you. And that just goes to show that, you know what, like there's still a chance for Phoenix to be found too. So like, don't give up. Don't give up, Renee. Don't give up. Don't give up. Don't give up. So anyway, so that's what I get with that. So yeah, I can't wait to text my client back, because I'm so excited that she found her dog. That's so awesome. So yay. So anyway, there's somebody else recently that I was working with this week that I was giving them some tips of where their dog was, and like those tips, were helpful, along with like the really good searching that they did with friends, and the searching that they did, and their dog was found too. So that's awesome. So with that, like with those lost pet cases, just never give up. Always hold out hope. There's always hope. There's always hope. There's always hope. So anyway, so there is that. So let's see here what other questions I have here. As I do my little singing, and I know I feel bad that I was a little bit late tonight, but you know what? Like, at least I'm here, and so you know what? Better late than never. Better late than never. So here I am. So there we go. Like, that's not my little singing. Not that you asked for that, but I don't know. Sometimes I just like to bring on some singing. I like to sing. It's good. So anyway, so I'm going to see what other questions or concerns or anything like that you have. So, oh no, they did get their dog back. Yeah, they did get their dog back. So both the people recently that I work with, both their dogs are back home safe and sound. So, the one dog was just found the other day, and the other dog was found like earlier in the week. So yeah, so both dogs are safe and sound. So yay for that. Let's see here. No, the bait food is not stopping him. He says, hey, Emmy, good to see you. And hey, Kathy, good to see you. He says, put some like food like before the trap, not just in the trap, but before the trap too. So then that can help lure me in. That I definitely get there is people feeding him and all of that, just to keep your focus on that area. Is what I get to. And then I just get, he's like kind of like in the outside of that area, around Massey. So don't give up, don't give up, don't give up, Renee. Don't give up, don't give up, don't give up is what I get. So don't give up, don't give up, don't give up. So, anyway, so there's what I get there. There's my song of the day for you. So don't give up. So anyway, so let's see here. Yeah, just keep knowing and like feeling it in your heart that he'll be okay and that he'll be back with you and all of that. Just know that. So there is that for you, Renee. Let's see here. So, I'm gonna see what other questions come through. So let's see here. I can't believe it's already August 11th. It's my birthday on Tuesday. I'm like, wait, what day is it? Tuesday. My birthday is on Tuesday. So that's so I'm super excited about that. So woohoo! Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. So let's see here. So I'm going to see what other questions you have. And hey, Lee, good to see you. I hope you and Bernadette are doing well. And Emmy, I'm good to see you. And Kathy and Jessica, good to see you too. So let's see here. Oh, excuse my like dust behind me. I need to dust. That's a little like, oh boy. But anyway, so dust happens, right? So anyway, so there is that. So let's see here. Let's see here. Emmy says, I asked a lost cat to meow when he heard his mom. He meowed. All was well. That's a great suggestion, Emmy. So maybe too, like when you're out there, Renee, if you're like, when you're doing some search, just be like, oh, hey, like, Phoenix, meow, 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 and ask him to meow and see what happens with that. Be like, come on, Phoenix, meow, meow, meow. So there is that. So, and see what happens with that. So let's see here. And I'm glad Bernadette is doing well, Lee. And then Renee says, thanks so much, Shauna. I will do that. Do you think he will come back at my house? He says that's too far for him. More likely David's place is what he's saying. So keep focusing on his place. And he says, I don't get that he really has his collar. And he says health-wise, he's like, I'm figuring things out. He's like, I'm okay. I'm okay. He's like, I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm okay is what he says. He's like, I'm okay. So there's that. Hey, Kim. Hey, Roberta. Good to see you. So let's see here. Bum, 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 bum. Kathy says, hi, Shauna. Can you ask Sasha, are the hemp pills working for her? I was giving them for her barking anxiety. She's like, yeah, they help. She says they help a lot, but I might need like a dose half more than what is recommended. So like she's showing me I need a dose and a half of the hemp pills. And I don't know how that works. Maybe coordinate with your vet or something like that. But she showed me I need a dose and a half. And she's like, yeah, they do help too. And she says like she feels like she's showing me she feels like a little less anxiousy when she's barking. She's like, I feel a little less anxiousy. I feel a little less anxiousy is what she says. So there is that. Bump, 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 bump. And then Jessica Mitchell says like he's status quo is what he's showing me right now. He says, sorry, my hair is like driving me crazy. I'm gonna need to get it like trimmed and the color touched up a little bit. It's like driving me crazy, but that happens. So anyway, so Mitchell says that like things are status quo right now. He says he's like things are on the up and up and things are status quo. Status quo, status quo, status quo, status quo is what he's showing me. So there is that. Dun, 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 dun. So there is that. So yeah, it's so weird how something just flashed on my screen. I was like, wait, no, that's not what I want. So anyway, so yeah, he says no, he's not ready to go yet. Jessica, he says he's not ready to go yet. He says he's not ready to go yet. Not ready to go yet. He's like, not yet. He's like, you'll know. And he says he'll give you like a little like leadway before it's time. And he's like, it's not time yet. He's like, it's not time yet. Not time yet. Not time yet. He's like, not yet, not yet, not yet. Closer, but not yet. All right. And then I'll do this here from Renee. That's a relief. He's okay. I will keep visualizing him go into David's and maybe try some chicken fish or cat biscuits in front of the trap and in the trap. Yes. I get like, yes, yes, yes for that, Renee. And then he's not showing me like a street. I would just focus all around as well as Massey and like on, David's is what I get. So that's what I get with that, Renee. So just keep focusing on that. Keep focusing, and like, don't give up, don't give up, don't give up, don't give up. So that's what I get with there. And then Jessica says, what are his thoughts on the Selenica shot he gets? He says it helps. He says it gives more like space in between to kind of help things. He says it gives more space in between to help things. He says it gives more space to help things. He says that it gives more space to help things is what he says. So he says that it is good for that because it does help. It gives more space, like it like kind of gives that container of like, okay, this is like a good set. This is a good set. So it kind of helps to give that space is what he says. He says he helps to give that space. So that's what he says with that. Sorry, I had to take a quick breath there. I was like, wait a minute, maybe I need to drink some water. I don't think I've had enough water today. I need to drink. It's always good to drink water. I love water. You're so welcome, Jessica. You're welcome. Sorry, I try to drink like at least probably like at least like about 3-ish of these a day if I can. I try to do that. Sometimes more, but at least like 2 to 3 at least. So there's that. And hey, Adrian, good to see you. And hey, Kathy, good to see you too, Kathy. Oh my goodness. I love your last name, by the way, Kathy. I love it. It's like, so it's got like such a cool such a cool ring to it. I love it. Let's see here. And then Kathy, I hope you're doing well too. Really missing my and hey, Carol, good to see you. I was like, oh no, I need to actually get back to you. I totally have like, oh no, I forgot about that. I hadn't forgot about it. I was just like, oh no, I need to I think I missed a message from you. I need to get back to that. So good to see your name here because it like makes me remember like, oh yeah, did I not do that? I need to do that. So let's see here. Kathy says, really missing. Thank you, Carol. Really missing my Amy. It's been 5 years, but it feels like yesterday. Yeah, and you know what, Kathy? Like sometimes that can happen, right? Where it's like been a while, but then there's really no time limit on grief, right? Like I feel like it's always a part of us, and it's always there, and it's always something we're like working on and processing through, and right, it's like always there, always a part of us. So Amy says she's giving you like a big squishy hug. She says, I'm giving you like a big squishy hug, and she says she wants you to feel that love, especially right here on your shoulders. She says, feel that love right here on your shoulders. Feel that love on your shoulders. And feel it, and like sink it all in, sink it all in, sink it all in, sink it all in is what I get there for you, Kathy. So much love. Yeah, remember there's no time limit on grief, no rules on grief, and all of that. So just remember that. And then good to see you, Patricia. Patricia says Cypress had his lesion frozen again and has had a sore leg as well. He is Kathy got goosebumps. I love that. He is confined to the barnyard and he's not happy about that, but his health is a priority. Love you, Cypress. He says just like keep reminding him that like, okay, the more he's good in that confinement, then the quicker he'll be able to get back to where he wants to go. He's like, then I'll be able to get back to where I want to go. And he says he loves you too. He says, I love you. 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 I love you is what he says too. He's like, I love you. I love you. And he says, just keep reminding him like, okay, this is like why we're doing that. Thing because you need this, and maybe give me some. He's making me want to eat like some apples right now, so give me like some special stuff for me. So then he's like making me say that like with that will help him, and he's really making me want apples like really bad right now. So he's like, get on some apples for me, and that will help. That's what he says. So he's like, get on the apple train. So there is that. And then let's see here. And then Carol says, he had watermelon today. Yeah, he likes that too. He's like, nice. He's like, yum, yum, yum. So yeah, he likes all those nice, good, juicy, fruity treats. He says he loves it. Loves it. So let's see here. So Carol says, Bear would not let me muzzle on the last vet visit. The meds did not, have him under the influence. Trying a new, stronger med will be the third visit be the charm. Blah, blah, blah. Will the third visit be the charm? I get that stronger med, that's going to be better. And he says, just kind of keep letting me like sniff the muzzle. And that way I can kind of like get used to the muzzle and like get used to me like seeing the muzzle. And that way I can kind of connect with the muzzle more. So know that it's not going to hurt me and show me it's there to like help me and help it be quicker experience for them to do what they need to do at the vet. So I'll show that it will help them help me, and it'll actually keep me safe, and it'll keep them safe, and that it'll just like show me connecting more and with the muzzle. And he says he really likes the vibe of this new place a lot better. He says, I really like the vibe in this new place. It's a lot better. So he says, thank you for that. And he's like, let's just keep saying, okay, the third visit, it's the charm. The third visit, it's a charm. And he's happy that like it hasn't been too rushy at this place, that he's had like chance to kind of like sink it in is what he says. So he says, thank you for that. So there is that. Let's see here. So Jessica says, and hey, Bianca, good to see you. Jessica says, does Mitchell need to go back to the vet for his shoulder? My family thinks he does. He's like, he's like, well, what are they going to do? He's like, give it like 2-ish days to kind of see how I'm feeling with my shoulder. He says to give it 2-ish days and then kind of we can reevaluate from there. He's like, he's like, I don't know. Like, what are they going to do to help it is what he's showing me. So he's like, maybe, but he's like, what's the end game plan? Like if I go to have it looked at again. So he says to really like think about that before I get rushed back to the vet is what he says. So there's that. Hey, Denise, good to see you. All right. So I'm going to make sure I don't, let's see here. So Adrian says, okay, we don't even know, right? Oh, yeah. So he says just to like keep an eye on it. He's like, I don't need to go back right yet, but he's like, maybe evaluate it in a couple days is what he says. So there's that. So you're so welcome, Jessica. And you're so welcome, Carol. Let's see here. And Adrian says, can you connect with Django for us? Our sweet pit bull. He is acting so differently lately. He is almost 1.5 years old now, and our son is almost 4. We feel like he is starting to get jealous, and it's making us feel so uncomfortable. He says he loves the little one. He's like he loves the little one, but he needs more like Django outlet time. So he's showing me like a kind of like a little soft little box that's like a little soft little like kind of like the material of kind of like a sheet with like a little like tug kind of thing on it, like a little chew thing. He says he needs more like chew and Django outlet stuff. He says I need more chew and Django outlet stuff, and he says that will help me. He says I need some more of that will help me too, and some more kind of like time with like my people. He says not that he doesn't want time with the little one, but he wants some like one-on-one time with his people too, like to have some like focused Django time. And he says that will really help him, is to have some focused Django time. And he says that will help. And he says, he's like, no. He's like, he's not angry with him because he says he wants to. Okay, let's see here. He says he's not angry with his little one because you said here his dad has been taking him on lots of walks and we've been playing with his toys. He says he likes that. And then he's been snubbing his dad when Owen is in the room with him, in the room with us. So he says what happens is it's like a thing where like, well, wait, like I want to kind of be involved with things with Owen too. So if there could be like an activity like with his dad and Owen and him and you, where it's like there could be an activity with like all of us too, because he's like, well, wait, like I want to do some things with the little one too. So he says he wants to he's like, I mean, like go like this, like I want to do some things with the little one too. So if we could like figure that out too and give me kind of like an outlet of something that like I can chew on and do like when there is the focused time on Owen. So he's like, give me that thing that could be my outlet when there's that focused time with Owen. And then also to have an activity that I can do with everybody with Owen. And he says that will help. He says that will help too. And he's even showing me maybe like when he goes for a walk with his dad, maybe like Owen can go to sometimes as well. So then they can kind of like connect and bond like that way. So him and Owen can connect and bond more, is what he's saying. And he says that will be that will be helpful. So and that's what I get with that. So hopefully that helps, Adrian. And remember like these things that I'm doing here, it's just like a quick little tune in. So it's not like a full session. So, we do like a full session, like we can definitely unpack more than just in like these lives. And good to see you, Aubrey. And I know I missed something up here. Sorry. I like to kind of skip around here because I was like, wait, okay, now I see Hopefully Renee's still here. So you're so welcome, Renee. He says he's not scared of the trap. He says just show that he's going to go in there soon. And Gunnar says the vet has told me all his teeth need to be out because he had immune system damage in his teeth, causing them to fall out. That's also damaged his bone, a little bone loss. He says don't worry. He's like, I can eat a lot more than you think I can with all this going on, and like let's get this all the rest of this addressed when we can, is what Gunnar says. And he's like, I'm your goodest boy. He's like, no, it's okay. He says, no, it's okay. He says he knows it's okay. He says he knows it's okay, is what he says there. And then Adrian says, that sounds perfect. We just don't want him ever grumpy towards Owen. It's nerve-wracking. Thank you so much. Yeah, and it is, right? Like, oh, you're so welcome. So welcome, Adrian. I appreciate you, and you're so welcome, Kathy and Sasha. And then also, too, this to be like for all of you on here, just remember, like, our animals pick up on those energy and those thoughts that we send out. So just be like, okay, him and Owen are doing well together. And we see that. We see them happy together. We see them doing well. And then the more you kind of like focus on that, that can definitely, help them. With the more you focus on that. So there is that. So let's see here. And I saw a question here from Bianca. Bianca says, can I check in with Raisin? He sleeps outside and now will visit me on my window, and I let him in for a nap a few times a week. Oh, Raisin says he loves it. Raisin's like, I like this. So I like this. Can I also check in with Maya, who hates it? Yeah, Maya's like, why is he here? We're not keeping him. Maya's like, we're not keeping him, are we? So Maya says, show her that she's helping him to like find the best home. So by him doing this, it's going to help him to be able to find his place that's like not her place, is what Maya says. So Maya says, show me that like if this is going to help him find his place that is not my place, is what I keep hearing from Maya. And Raisin's like, yeah, keep it up because it's helping me to be more like ready for that like permanent place. That permanent place. So there's that. And good night, Jessica. I appreciate you too. It's always so good to see you. So good night. Happy Sunday. Hopefully you have an amazing week to come. So let's see here. All right. So Denise says, I have a friend who's going to be near the campground tomorrow where King Arthur went missing. One of my psychics feels feels that he is alive but depleted and dehydrated, is finally willing to go to humans for help but may not have the strength. She sees that he's in the vicinity of the campground but maybe not in it. I thought maybe my friend can leave paper towels of water around in random spots and maybe he'll find them. Could that help? Are you getting any particular location, general location? How? Okay, and then it cut off at how can. Let's see here. And all right. So how can, and then it like cut off. So I get that. I get that he's still like that he is alive. I definitely get that King Arthur. Paper bowls, not towels. Okay, that makes more sense because I was like, what, paper towels? But I'm like, okay, maybe that moisture could help him keep him cool is what I was thinking. So yes, paper bowls. Okay, yes. So I get that can definitely help, and I feel like he is now he's showing me he's like, worn down to the point where like, okay, like this is ridiculous. I want to get back to my person. So King Arthur is showing me that he still is alive. So I definitely feel like paper bowls, and he's still showing me like behind that campground area where they were. So like when I had, first tuned into him, he's like, we're like behind there. So in that general vicinity, like behind in that area, like where they were camping, like focus all in on there. And then when they do go out there, just be like, okay, just keep imagining King Arthur, be like, okay, I'm here, and show that they're there and they can help, lead him to his person. Because he says he's like ready for that now. He's like, okay, like I need that help. And he knows he needs that help to get back. So he says he's more like willing and able. And he says just like have them like be guided where they can find me. So this can help. So like sometimes we're out looking for lost pets. It's like just go in that area where we're guided and where we feel that pull. And King Arthur says he can help with that and he can help direct with that. So he's like, okay, like we can do this. He's like, we can do this. We can do this. We can do this. We can do this. We can do it. 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 We can do it is what I get there. So of course here for any support you need with that. But yeah, I'm glad that no one is giving up on King Arthur, and King Arthur is glad for that too. He says yes, yes, yes to not giving up on that. So there is that. And yes, I feel like your friend. King Arthur is a cat, Emmy. He's a cat. But maybe he can meow. Like maybe he can meow. But he's a cat. So I definitely get your friend can help. Like I feel like their energy and presence. Like I feel like that would be good for them to. If they have a little bit of time, they can kind of like venture out and look. I definitely feel like that would be really helpful. I feel like that'd be really helpful. So yes. So it's all good. I mean, it's all good. It's totally all good because that's kind of like you wouldn't have known. It's all good. So it's all good. So there is that. So yes. So I get it's like good for them to go out there, Denise. So yes, yes, yes. And then Renee says, thanks so much, Shauna. You're so welcome. Relieve Gunner is okay for now. Will he in the future have to get all his teeth pulled? I get yes, and he can definitely eat without them in. There's lots of cats and dogs that I know that have gotten all their teeth removed and they can still eat without that. They're like amazingly resilient. So I don't get that all of them are going to fall out on their own. I definitely get you will have to have some of them pulled. So I definitely get like in the next like 6 to 8 months, like go to the vet and kind of like get that figured out with what you can do with that. Cause he doesn't want to lose more of that jawbone too. So he's like, it's better for me to, like lose these teeth than to wait is what I get. So he's like, let's get this done when we can here in the next few months or so is what I get there. And you're so welcome, Denise. You're so welcome. You're so welcome. Let's see here. Let's see if I see any other questions. There's anything else come through. So let's see here. Let's see here. See what else comes through. Dun, 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 dun. All right. So if I don't see any other questions come through, I might just like wrap it up earlier than usual because I know I got some like organizing and stuff I want to work on and all of that. So let's see if anything else comes through. Sorry, I don't mean to yawn. I'm like, oh my goodness. But when a yawn comes, it comes. And maybe that means, don't they say like if you yawn, that means like somebody's like talking about you? Like, I don't know. Maybe that's, I think I might have remembered something about that. I don't know. Maybe not, but I don't know. So anyway, so we'll see here if I have like a last question or so that comes through. Let's see here. Pump, 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 pump. I know. See? Let's see here. Oh, Renee. Thank you, Emmy. So much love. Yeah, he says the rest of his health is pretty okay, is what Gunnar says. Yeah, when they're like a stray, when you get them too, you don't know where they came from, what their diet was before you got them, or anything like that. So that can definitely be tricky. So there is that. So dun 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 bum 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 bum. Let's see here. Let's see if I see any other questions come through. Bum 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 bum. All right. So I'm going to give it a minute, but I'm going to give like a little gentle pause, but I don't see anything else come through. And sorry for the delay of not coming on right at 7, but hey, at least I'm here. So woo, woo, woo. I love that because I love being here on Sunday evenings and connecting with all of you beautiful souls. Like I love that so much. It just really means a lot to me to do that and to connect with you all. So there's that. I was just like looking at what that I see there in my computer screen, and I forgot that's my Mojo sitting in his chair, and he likes to kind of move the chair around, but he's sitting in his chair. It's not my chair, it's his chair, my cat's chair. Let's see here. And then Renee says with Phoenix, he also had gingivitis and broken teeth. He's not showing, Phoenix isn't showing me anything with his teeth, Renee. He says, let go of worry is the one message that Phoenix is showing me. He's like, let go of the worry, because he says, letting go of the worry will help is what he says. He's like, let's let go of the worry because that'll help you is what he says. Oh, thank you. I mean, I know I love it. Connecting is great, right? Connecting with you all is so much fun. So I'm like trying to like think of other ways I can connect with you guys in other ways. So if you guys have any ideas or anything that comes to your mind of like, hey, like this would be amazing if you did this or did that, like feel free to, shoot me a message or anything like that. If you have any thoughts on that, because I'm always like open and receptive to like new things and new ideas to like help you all in any way I can. So there's that. So all right, so I think I'm gonna wrap it up because I don't see any other questions, but I'm so glad that I hopped in when I did, and I'm gonna go and tend to my puppy dogs and my cat, and then I'm going to I might do some organizing because I'm kind of in a organizing mood, and I just got this got some new stuff to do some organizing with, so that's exciting. So there's that. And hey, April, good to see you. Good to see you. I love that. Maybe that's what it was. Maybe that's what my yawn was for, because I was like, April's thinking about me. So there we go. Yeah. And I know it's not always easy, Renee, but I feel like if you let that down, that'll help. And then like just not giving up the hope for Phoenix before you move, I feel like that will help. And you're so welcome, Renee, because I know it's not been an easy road for you with that. So so there is that. But yeah, it was really cool today. We have this like Facebook group for the town I live. It's like this buy nothing group. And I've been looking for like another kind of like smaller kind of bookcase, and I like bookcase kind of shelf thing. And so I scored one today on there, which was super cool. And then when I was out driving around today, I found this really cool like little one drawer kind of stand, and it was like out in front of somebody's house, and it said free. So I was like, cool. It's like really actually nice. So I like went and stuck that in my trunk, and that's super cool. And I got this other like cool thing on the buy nothing group today. That's this really cool like other like kind of decoration thing. It's like so cool. So if you guys have like a kind of buy nothing group in your area, I'd check that out because it's really cool. So it's like you can, if you have something you want to give away, you can put it on there and then gift it on to somebody else. And a lot of people gift like a lot of like cool stuff, and it's really fun. Like what a way to just like recycle and help like local community in your neighborhood, right? Like how amazing is that? So anyway, so I'm excited because I'm like, okay, where am I going to put this? And I'm excited to kind of get some organizing in. I like it. I'm in that kind of mood. So there's that. So anyway, I am sending so much love to all of you, and thank you so much for being in my world, and thank you so much for tuning in live, and those of you that listen to the replay. And I will look forward to yeah, there is, Renee. There might be one like that in New Zealand. You'll have to like look and see. Yeah, there might, because I know there is like in the local area I'm in. So maybe in your area, it's so cool. It's like so fun. I've scored some really like, amazing things in that group, like some amazing things. So it's super awesome. So anyway, hopefully there's one near you. That would be so cool. So anyway, so I love connecting with you all, but I'm going to wrap it up, and I will connect with you all next Sunday evening. And I hope you have a great week ahead. And as always, so great to connect with you all. And I will see you next time. All right. Bye for now. Take care. Bye.